Dude, having kids makes you do crazy shit. I'm not even proud of some of the things I've done, all right? Last year, this was the first time I ever had somebody bully one of my kids. I didn't respond well. This is what I took my older son to a park. He was 2.5. The cutest little fucking kid. And he walks into the park, and he walks up to a playground set. And as he walks up to it, he steps on it, and an older kid, meaning 4, he goes, "You can't play with that. That's mine." And I go, "I'll kick your chest through your back." And he goes, "What?" And I go, "I'll stomp you out right now." So he's crying, I'm laughing, everybody's gathered around, right? You can't do that. You can't do anything to a shitty kid. You can curse a lot around them. Not to them, that's an important distinction. Around them, and then you fantasize about them repeating it at home and getting in trouble, and that's very satisfying, all right? But, you know, you gotta put rhythm to it or they won't remember because they're just dumb fucking kids. So you gotta be like, "Ship his motherfucker, count my balls, lick my dick, eat my ass." And the kid will be like, "What's that?" Be like, "Go tell your mom." That's what that is. As they walk by, you can get in one accidental hit. I've tried it, but it's got to, as they're passing, you know, like that, and then they'll be like, "Shit, this motherfucker." He's one of those kids that only laughs at real anger. I don't know if you've ever met one of those peaches, but see, most 2- and 3-year-olds, they laugh at manufactured anger. Performative anger. You can go up to a kid that age and just go, "Rawr," and they're like, and this kid's like, "Mm-mm. I want to see your blood pressure spike, man." He's one of those kids that only laughs at real anger. I don't know if you've ever met one of those peaches, but see, most 2- and 3-year-olds, they laugh at manufactured anger. Performative anger. You can go up to a kid that age and just go, "Rawr," and they're like, and this kid's like, "Mm-mm. I want to see your blood pressure spike, man." The hardest I've ever seen him laugh, it's not even close. It's when he flushed my car keys down the toilet. It was my fault, I guess. I didn't hang them up. I put them on the coffee table that I also bought, and I was laying on the couch, you know, it was a long day. I see his little ass come in the room, see the keys, and he's like, and I go, "No, don't." And he picks them up, and he goes, "Chase me." Down the hall. I go, "Okay." I give him a head start. He's 3. When I stand up, I see him dip into the bathroom. I'm like, "No." And when I get there, and I lose my shit. I don't yell at him. I'm just yelling at my life, you know? I'm like, "Fuck! No! Fuck!" And when I turn, he's like, "That's what I'm talking about." I want to skip a grade. Remember? Elementary, you get to like the first day of whatever, 3rd grade. How? And add like a motherfucker. I want to skip. Don't even think about that. Think about it. I'd love to skip in real life. That would be the best program. Like if they were like, as many. I might do want to skip 30. Just land at retirement.
I don't want to live much longer than that. 70, maybe 70. Yep. But I don't want to live much longer than that. I mean, I terrifying. Okay. And he. Oh. Here- Here's how much it sucks to be that old. When he was 80, stop taking the medication. I go, why'd you do that? I don't want to be here. And if you see him now, you're like, how you doing? He'll go, oh, fine. But he won't take me. The only thing I have going for me with that old stuff is that I need the best. Everything goes. Like I think. Like, whenever anybody says to me, like, hey, man, I don't want to meet new people. Now, what? As long as I know everybody I need to know.
I'm not gay, but I am not above checking out a dude. I'm serious. Like, if I'm at the beach and there's some super fucking, like, just yoked dude there, I'll be like, hey, nice. Very nice. What's your protein intake like? What do you do? Cardio and lift? Of course. And then a hot chick will walk by and I'll go, get the fuck out of here. What are you doing? I think the gayest I ever was in February. That's when I did my shows in Los Angeles, and Brad Pitt came to my show. Look, I do not know what year he was born or how many infants he consumes in a week, but that man is stunning, all right? He came into my dressing room. I couldn't make eye contact. Do you understand? Like, I was like, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? He goes, look at me. I was like, no. He goes, come on. I said, shut up. He goes, you want to give me a kiss? I was like, yeah. And he goes, do it. I'm like, I got it. I kiss. What? It wasn't gay. We took a bath later. That was gay, but we talked about sports, so it balanced out, you know?
But we as a nation, we have been traumatized by these horrific laws and people being imprisoned for having weed. And it highlights the absurdity of not only it having been illegal and so crazy for so many years, but also highlights how the next generation will not believe our stories about it at all. There's a 0% chance they will understand what we're talking about. It'd be like trying to tell a kid now, like, hey, you know, pigeons used to deliver messages to people. They'd be like, the fuck are you saying right now? It'll be the same thing. I'm gonna sit my son down one day and be like, you know, when I was your age, to get weed, I almost died. And he'll be like, why? Was 7-Eleven on fire or something? They didn't sell it at 7-Eleven. Daddy used to get in cars with strangers. Where are we going? Chill out, all right. And 3-hour round trips to buy weed. And if you're like, oh, what kind of weight were you moving? $20 worth of marijuana. That kind of major shit. I bought weed from a dude in a standalone trailer one time. Not a trailer park, a solo trailer. The most terrifying housing situation that exists. Like where other trailer people are like, get the fuck out of here, and they kick him out. I just walk up to that shit, 15. And this dude's like, you trying to get a sack? I was like, oh shit, yeah. He goes, we could go do that. I was like, all right, cool. And he goes, we just need to go get it. I was like, you don't fucking have it? Isn't that your sole responsibility? So I tried to play cool. I was like, all right, let's go get it. He goes, I'll go get it. You stay here and watch my place. And I was like, okay. And he goes, there's a 357 and a shotgun on my bed. Anybody comes in here, blast them. Inside, paralysis. But what I said was, that's what's up. Like, yeah, man. And then he stopped at the door and he goes, but don't shoot my mom.